I think a lot of people desire to be wealthy, but they don't want to put in the work to become wealthy. And here's why I say that. There are so many cases where we have heard the saying, if you want to hide something from a person, put it in a book. And no matter how many times I have shown people this, I think people are operating out of fear on a day-to-day basis. And let me give you some perspective. Number one, I tell people that LLCs are not incorporated only because whenever you go onto the IRS's website and you apply for an EIN number and you select limited liability company, the IRS is very clear. It tells you what an LLC is and what it is not. And in black and white, it says LLCs are not incorporated. To be incorporated means that a business has been granted a charter, legally recognizing it as a separate entity, having its own privileges, rights, and liabilities distinct from other businesses and persons. It states it right there. So many people argue like, no, that's incorrect, or whatever the case is, and what people are missing is the context. If you are a single member LLC, you are what's called a disregarded entity. That means that you are not seen as being separate from the business. That is in black and white, according to the Internal Revenue Service. And yet, people feel that in order for you to comprehend that statement, you have to be a licensed attorney, you have to be a CPA, you have to have so many credentials behind your name to be able to understand and comprehend what you just read. Now, mind you, I have a master's degree in business. I dropped out of my PhD program because I didn't want to be Dr. Williams. But what I can tell you is reading is fundamental. If you read LLCs are not incorporated, it is what it is, right? There's not an attorney, there's not a CPA that wrote the tax code. It doesn't exist, right? So what I am saying is, if you want to be financially free, you have to first free yourself from the fear that you operate your business under. I've put together a masterclass that gives people the fundamentals on how to build a business properly. I have a monthly membership, $19 a month, that gives you basically business school twice a month. There is no university that you can go to today. There's not a college course that you can take that's going to teach you the things that I teach you. And I'm actually doing it for $19.99 a month, twice a month, one time. And even $19 a month is too expensive for some people. The Masterclass, $997. And I even had a discount code Memorial Day that gave people that Masterclass for $499. And still, that's too expensive. The things that I teach people is how to build a legacy. Own nothing, control everything, right? Where you have an operating company owned by a parent company. A parent company has a real estate investment trust. The real estate and the parent company are both owned by the holding company. Then you have a nonprofit followed by a trust. I teach people how to build the legacy. I even have a plan for people to purchase a legacy builder. And what I am saying is, collectively, legacy builder, masterclass, monthly membership, less than $5,000 to change your entire life forever. And still, that is too expensive for some. Have you ever considered why you don't see a bunch of wealthy people coming on social media trying to educate the majority? Because they realize that what they will be dealing with is not a matter of wealth or riches. It's a matter of people's mindset. Whenever you can see something bold in black and white and still argue that it's not correct, I guarantee you, what you read isn't the problem. The person reading it is. Whenever I say Have you ever asked the IRS, do you need an EIN number? The first thing that people come to me says, well, the bank said I needed one. Did you get your EIN number from the bank? My name is Dewayne Williams, and I sit in the CEO chair of Mac Enterprise Consulting. We are a full-service business consulting firm, and my number one goal is to help educate people. I am not saying the LLC is bad. I am saying that the thought that people go into business with thinking about the LLC is inaccurate. The limited liability company was not intended for a single member. If you are a single member LLC owner and you file your business taxes on a Schedule C, you, my friend, are seen as a sole proprietor. It's just you. You're by yourself. And whenever you take responsibility for all of the business's income, losses, and deductions, you are 100% responsible. You cannot say in one breath, I am a separate entity, but you also took responsibility at the same time. If you want to change your future, invest in yourself. Fear is nothing more than false evidence appearing to be real. Invest in yourself today. Access the Masterclass. Take the Masterclass. It's 9 hours worth of course material. Change your life. Join the monthly membership. $19 a month. You will have ongoing training. Last night we had our members only class where I taught them everything about the expenses that go into a business. You get 2 classes a month. We talk about automation, right? Get yourself the legacy builder. Set up those companies. Set up your operating company, your parent company, your holding company. Set up those companies. Use that $1,000 rotation method that I've explained on YouTube and other platforms. Change your life. Change your life. Have an amazing day.